What's going on, guys? My name is Seapeekay, host of all things MCC. I'm wearing pink. My nails are pink. My hair is pink because it's pink parrots time tomorrow. So just deal with it. Also, my hair looks kind of orange in this light. It's pink, I promise. We are back with another PUT all MCC16 participants into a Hunger Games simulator, but this time we got a proper one where I can actually just have 10 districts, which is nice. These things take about 40 minutes to set up because they're incredibly awkward. So I'm super excited to be here. The last one did really, really well, and you guys seem to love it. So I thought I'd do one of these for every single MCC from now on, because why not? Why not just do one for every MCC, right? So without further ado, let's take a look at the districts. You guys probably know it already. Philza, Wilbur, Tommy, Rambo, of course. Tapple Puns, Captain Puffy Shovel. Yep. H-Bomb Ponk, George Not Found, Captain Sparkles. Big, Kratzy, Neochu, Jack Manifold, Satnap, Sylvie, Orion Sound, RT Game. I've never called him Orion Sound in my life. Orion Sound, or as I like to call him now, the Onion Squad. Pizza Hut, Preston, Pearlescent Moon, Spifey, or Pifey, as he should be called in this one because it's all peas. Fundy, 5-Up, Turbo, Amphrost, Vixella, Critic, Zeus, Dr. Gluon, James Turner, Fruitberry, Small Speeds, Smager, Grian, Dream, Seapeekay, Babbo Hiller, Finster. Alright, so that's what's going on, and we are about to get in to the Hunger Games simulator. So without further ado, leave a like if you're excited for this, sub to the channel, and let's get into it. Bam! Proceed. What has happened? It just got rid of everyone. Where did my teams go? What is this? All right, we're good now. Let's get going. As a tribute stand on their podiums, the horn sounds. Smager gathers as much food as he can. Fruit runs away from the cornucopia. Neochu stabs Puns in the back with a trident. Get gone. Get gone, Puns, mate. You've been absolutely done over. Now, remember, we got some really cool predictions from this last time, so we're going to be going for the exact same thing again. Can we see Neochu take out Puns in Battlebox, maybe? Who knows? Tubbo takes a sickle from inside the cornucopia. Shovel runs away. George and Sapnap fight for a bag. Sapnap gives up and retreats. Dream runs away from the cornucopia. Finn takes a sickle from inside the cornucopia. Pearl repeatedly stabs Spifey to death with... Right, well, they are on a team, so I am confused as to why they have done that. That is very interesting. Can we see a team kill coming? The predictions are coming in. This is just psychic premonition. Philza runs away from the cornucopia. RT Game takes a handful of throwing knives. Preston runs away. Rambo runs away. Jack runs away. Ollie runs away. Fiver runs away. Fundy sets Vixella on fire with a Molotov. Brutal. Dr. Gluon grabs a shovel and Captain runs away from the cornucopia. Ponk runs away. Bad and Wilbur fight for a bag. Bad gives up and retreats. James Turner and Sylvie fight for a bag. James Turner gives up and retreats. Grian grabs a sword. Puffy runs away. Pete runs away. H-Bomb scares Ant away. Smallish Beans find a canteen full of water. I took a handful of throwing knives. What am I going to get up to? Kratzy grabs a shield leaning on the cornucopia. Zeus runs away. Tapple finds a full canteen of water. Quig breaks Tommy's nose for a basket of bread. Right. Well then, that is one hell of a first day. Let's see what happens in day number 2. So this is actually the first day now. Tommy receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Fundy and 5-Up work together for the day. Kratzy, Captain Bad, and Gluon hunt for other tributes. Sapnap thinks about home. I fish. Shovel overhears Ollie and Jack talking in the distance. Quig, Tapple, and Dream hunt for other tributes. Pete defeats George in a fight, but spares his life. Why? Tubbo camouflages himself in the bushes. Neochu thinks about home. H-Bomb receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Philza chases Grian. Wilbur sets Pearl on fire with a Molotov. Preston and RT Game work together for the day. Ant searches for firewood. Smallish Bees receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. James Turner overhears Finn and Rambo talking in the distance. Fruit attacks Ponk, but he manages to escape. Zeus catches Sylvie off guard and kills her. Brutal. Smager searches for firewood, and Captain Puffy receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Very intense day 1. Not too many deaths so far. We're kind of vibing. The arena event. The arena's border begins to rapidly contract. Bad survives. Thinking that it could escape, Jack and Tommy attempt to run through the border together. Quig survives. Fundy survives. Kratzy trips on a tree root and is unable to recover fast enough. Seapeekay survives. Let's go, me! Captain survives. Zeus restrains Wilbur to a tree and leaves him to die. Brutal. Thinking they could escape, Rambo and Smallish Beans attempt to run through the border together. H-Bomb survives. Fruit restrains Dream to a tree and leaves him to die. No! Not like this. Neochu survives. Turbo trips on a tree root and is unable to recover fast enough. 5-Up survives. Preston survives. James survives. Smager survives. Dr. Gluon pushes Satnap into the border while he's not paying attention. Shovel survives. Pete survives. Tapple survives. Green survives. RT Game survives. Ollie survives. Ponk survives. Finn restrains Philza to a tree and leaves him to die. Get him, Finn. Get him. Ant survives. George survives. Captain Puffy is electrocuted by the border. We're going to have some death cannons going off soon, surely. Here it is. 16 cannon shots. Puns, Spifey, Sasha, Pearl, Sylvie, Jack, Tommy, Kratzy, Wilbur, Rambo, Smallish Beans, Dream, Tubbo, Sapnap, Philza, and Captain Puffy. This is not looking good. Let's see how the districts are looking right now. The entire District 1 is gone. Red are out. Red last place. somehow. Confirmed. There you go. District 2, a couple people looking gone. District 4 gone with Nihachu with a kill as well. Popping off. 2 gone here, 2 gone in 6. 1 from 7, 1 from 8, 1 from 9, and 1 from 10. All right, it's time to get into night number 1. George, Preston, RT Game, Dr. Gluon, and Ant sleep in shifts. Nihachu and Smager hold hands. This is on brand. I would believe this happens. Bad and Ponk run into each other and decide to truce for the night. H-Bomb attempts to start a fire but is unsuccessful. James Turner screams for help. Fundy, Seapeekay, Ollie, and Tapple track down and kill Grian. Sorry, mate. This is how it has to happen. Trig's unable to start a fire and sleeps without any warmth. Finn receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. And Shovel tries to sing herself to sleep. Zeus, Fruit, and Pete cheerfully sing songs together. Captain tries to treat his infection. And 5-Up receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. I didn't even know Captain was infected. So today we learned. It's day 2. Ponk attacks Shovel, but she manages to escape. Dr. Gluon and Captain split up for search for resources. Fruit goes hunting. Nihachu scares off 5-Up. Prig discovers a river. Seapeekay and Preston split up to search for resources. And Finn chases Pete. RT Game sprains his ankle while running away from H-Bomb. Bad receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. James Turner injures himself. And Fundy kills Ollie while he's resting. Brutal. Zeus tries to sleep through the entire day. Smager defeats Ant in a fight but spares his life. George chases Tapple. Rest in peace, our fallen tributes. Grian, Ollie. So sad. Gone but never forgotten. Night 2, Shovel sees a fire but stays hidden. H-Bomb thinks about winning. As he should. Fundy receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Also, maybe this H-Bomb thing is foreshadowing for him being the first 5-time winner. It could be. It could be. George decapitates Bad with a sword. Seapeekay lets Dr. Gluon into his shelter. Pete tries to sing himself to sleep. 5-Up screams for help. Ant attempts to start a fire but is unsuccessful. Nihachu receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Captain passes out from exhaustion. Ponk, Quig, and Preston sleep in shifts. Fruit screams for help. James lets Tapple into his shelter. Finn looks at the night sky. Smager receives fresh food. Zeus receives a hatchet, and RT Game tends to his wounds. Day number 3. Tapple tries to spearfish with a trident. Ponk is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Fruit constructs a shack. Pete forces Preston to kill Fundy or Ant, and he decides to kill Fundy. Rest in peace, Fundy. Rest in peace. Zeus tends to 5-Up's wounds. Quig attacks George but escapes. Nihachu receives medical supplies. Smager tries to spearfish with a trident. James and Captain work together for the day, and Gluon scares off Finn. RT Game practices his archery. Seapeekay defeats H-Bomb in a fight but spares his life, and Shovel hunts for other tributes. Bad. Fundy. Goodbye. Zeus starts a fire for night number 3, and H-Bomb goes to sleep. Finn's unable to start a fire and sleeps without any warmth. Nihachu starts a fire, and Ponk passes out from exhaustion. Quig, RT Game, Fruit, and Seapeekay sleep in shifts. We stay winning. We stay alive right now. We are staying winning. Preston shoots an arrow at George, but he misses and kills Pete. No, not the team kill. Not the team kill. James Turner loses sight of where he is. Ant and Shovel run into each other and decide to truce for the night. Dr. Gluon receives medical supplies. Captain starts a fire. Tapple, Smager, and 5-Up discuss the games and what might happen in the morning. Who knows? Tapple tends to Nihachu's wounds at the start of day 4. Preston makes a slingshot. Smager kills Gluon. Shovel stalks Ponk, and Seapeekay receives medical supplies. 5-Up sprains his ankle while running away from Ant. Finn thinks about home. Quig constructs a shack. RT Game defeats Fruit in a fight but spares his life. Captain, George, James, Zeus, and H-Bomb hunt for other tributes. That's almost half the people left alive. That's a bit brutal. Rest in peace, Pete and Gluon. You were great soldiers. Ponk, Captain, and Ant discuss the games and what might happen in the morning. Shovel's unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. Finn questions his sanity. Nihachu, George, Quig, Zeus, and James sleep in shifts. RT Game thinks about winning. Seapeekay destroys Preston's supplies. Get wrecked, Preston. Fruit climbs a tree to rest. Tapple and 5-Up sleep in shifts. Smager cries himself to sleep, and H-Bomb cooks food before putting his fire out. We need some action. Where's the action? The Hunger Games day 5. Quig scares Ponk off. RT Game accidentally detonates a landmine while trying to arm it. I'm guessing that means RT is gone. Rest in peace. Seapeekay picks flowers. Captain constructs a shack. H-Bomb fishes. Ant camouflages himself in the bushes. 5-Up, Finn, Nihachu, and Tapple hunt for other tributes. Fruit pushes James Turner off a cliff during a knife fight. Preston, Zeus, Smager, and George raid Shovel's camp while she's hunting. Brutal to betray your friends like that. Rest in peace, RT Game and James Turner. Captain, Preston, and Finn discuss the games and what might happen in the morning. Smager, 5-Up, Fruit, and Quig sleep in shifts. Tapple thinks about home. Seapeekay receives a hatchet. I'm pretty well geared at this point. I'm expecting myself to pop off, I'll be honest. H-Bomb sets up camp for the night. Ponk, Shovel, and Zeus sleep in shifts. Ant begs Nihachu to kill him. She refuses, keeping Ant alive. And George looks at the night sky. Day number 6. Ant severely injures Preston, but puts him out of his misery. Ponk constructs a shack. Quig forces Seapeekay to kill Zeus or Nihachu, and he decides to kill Nihachu. Nikki, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. H-Bomb defeats Smager in a fight, but spares his life. Shovel shoots an arrow at Captain, but misses and kills 5-Up instead. George chases Finn. Tapple attacks Fruit, but manages to escape. That was a lot of action in that one. That was a lot of action. Arena event. A volcano erupts at the center of the arena. Zeus survives. As Ant trips over H-Bomb into the lava, he grabs him and pulls him down with him. Seapeekay dips his weapon into the lava and kills Finn. Oh, God. I'm sorry, Finn. Captain survives. Shovel survives. George survives. Smager survives. Ponk survives. Fruit dips his weapon in the lava and kills Quig. Tapple survives. That's going to be a crazy one. 7 shots. Preston, Nearchew, 5 up. Ant, H-Bomb, Finn, and Quig all gone. It's getting intense now. It's getting intense. Ponk passes out from exhaustion. Zeus, Tapple, Seapeekay, Smager, and George sleep in shifts. Captain shoots an arrow into Shovel's head. Oh my goodness. Ponk receives an explosive. Smager chases George, and I've collected some fruit from a tree. Zeus questions his sanity. Tapple and Fruit split up to search for resources, and Captain searches for firewood. Rest in peace, Shovel. You fought well. You fought well. George and Fruit tell stories about themselves to each other. Smager and Zeus talk about the tribute still alive. Seapeekay screams for help. Ponk quietly hums. Captain tries to sing himself to sleep, and Tapple climbs a tree. Seapeekay poisons Zeus's drink. He drinks it and dies. Ha ha! You've been stopped, sinner. Ponk tends to Fruit's wounds. Captain overhears Tapple and George talking, and Smager makes a slingshot. Rest in peace, Zeus. You had to go. Seapeekay kills Captain. I am bloodthirsty in this one. I'm ready. George receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Fruit stays awake all night, and Ponk shoots an arrow at Smager, but kills Tapple instead. Seapeekay sees smoke rising in the distance, but decides not to investigate. Fruit shoots an arrow at Smager, but misses and kills George. Ponk receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Is this my time? Is it my time? Ponk destroys my supplies. Fruit attempts to start a fire. Smager goes to sleep. Fruit explores the area. Smager kills Ponk with a sickle. I died from thirst. I did not make it 10 days in to die from thirst. That is tragic. That is tragic. Fruit and Smager threaten suicide. They survive and win. Are you joking? The winners are Fruit and Smager. They are literally on the same team. We have predicted a Fruitberry's #1 individual and a Purple Panda's win. I am blown away. This was wild. This one was very intense. I really thought I was going to do it. I really did. Guys, what do you think? Let's get in the comments and let me know what the predictions that came from this were. And then we'll see if any come true in the event. Tomorrow at 8 p.m. BST, hopefully you're going to be watching me in the pink parrots. I'm going to be wearing a pink suit, a pink shirt, pink nails, and pink hair. Because I just love pink this event. Thank you guys so much for watching. I've been Seapeekay, host of all things MCC. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you're new. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace!